Hey, good evening, everybody. Well, it's afternoon, I should say. I've come in here just to give you some cooking tips and show you how I make my chicken noodle soup. It's fast, it's easy, there's nothing really to it. All you need is just a few basic ingredients. Of course, you need your spices. I mean, you can use salt, pepper, poultry seasoning. You can use Lipton onion soup mix if you want. You can also use garlic, onions. It depends on how you want to jazz it up and how you want to flavor it. It's what's up to you. Sometimes I put a little hot sauce in there to give it a little heat during the cool months. Maybe a little red pepper also. It's totally up to you. You're the creator of it. You're the one that makes it, and you're the one that serves it. So you're the one that's got to eat it, and along with other people if you serve other people. So the basics for this one are, just real briefly, noodles. If you're going to use noodles, whole wheat noodles. Also, you can use rice, brown rice, white rice. This depends on what your fancy is. Chicken, definitely, because you're making chicken noodle soup. Salt, pepper, poultry seasoning. I use oregano and I use cloves of garlic, but in this recipe, I'm just going to use a little dry garlic, just because of the fact I want to get rid of that. I also put in a little variation of some beef broth. It gives it a little hint of flavor. Low sodium is the way to go. Also, if you want to do another variation of this recipe too, you can actually soften up your carrots and your other vegetables by cooking them in low salt, no salt butter, or a little EVOO. It depends on if you want to do that. If you want to lighten them up a little bit before you put them into the soup mixture and cook it. Now that makes it a little more softer. So you got to remember, if you do it that way and you make them soft already, you're probably going to cook it for an hour or two, and then that's it, and then serve it. But if you're going to cook it for longer, like 4 to 6 hours, like I'm going to do, just go with your raw carrots and then prepare your carrots by preparing them how you normally would. Some people also do another thing of instead of, if you don't have time, there's always another way to do things, a quick, easy way to do things if you're on the go. Buy the pre-packaged vegetables, and I'll show you what I mean. Something like this, the pre-packaged vegetables, just like this. I keep some on hand just for when I'm on the go and everything, and they also make perfect snacks too. If you're watching, what you're eating, which in this case I am. So with that being said, here we go, and I hope you guys enjoy this. It's going to be real quick, going to be real easy, so away we go. Okay, everybody, sorry you can't see my face right now, which might be a good thing. Anyway, I just got done chopping all my veggies that I'm going to put in here, and this is kind of what it looks like, a little colorful right there, a little bit of celery and a little bit of carrots diced up there, and along with the chicken. Some people will dice that up also. I prefer to put mine in whole, and just let it go for about 6 hours, 4 to 6 hours. So it's really easy, it's really simple. You just want to, dump everything in basically. You just throw it all in there like that. Like I said, I use beef broth and then I use a little bit of water. It's however you want to do it. It's totally up to you. Add 3 or 4 cups of water to your creation here. You're the one creating it, so if you want to use chicken broth, low sodium chicken broth, great, use that. The lower the sodium, the better. Some people use bouillon cubes. Some people don't even use cubes. They just use salt, pepper, and they just go ahead and put water and let the natural seasonings take over. It's however you want to do it. And then, I put all the chicken in there just because I like to freeze my chicken eventually. Just slide it all in there, let it cook up. Don't reuse the bag, remember that. Go ahead and put that in there, and then put your whatever you're using. In this case, I'm using a little bit of dried garlic, poultry seasoning, or oregano leaves. Here's the poultry seasoning. I apologize for that. And I'm one of those ones that doesn't really measure stuff out too greatly. I just as is, and then smell and taste later on. And of course, your salt and your pepper, or pepper and salt, however you want to say it. I'm a little dyslexic today, sorry about that. But anyway, and then later on, as you can tell, my Buckeye crock pot here, which is my fave. Anyway, like I said, as you can tell, what I'm doing is just go ahead and setting this up, and it will cook, like I said, for 4 to 6 hours. And you add whatever you want to it. In the last hour, 45 minutes or so, half hour, add your egg noodles, or in this case, whole wheat noodles. You're watching your figure, and or rice, however you want to do it. Go ahead and set it on high for right now, and put your lid on. Make sure it's sealed. Also, another safety tip too is if you're cooking and you're not going to be around it, in the area, in the same room or whatever, just make sure it's in a nice, safe place, nice area where it's out of the way. So if something does go wrong with it, shorts out, it doesn't catch anything on fire. Just kind of a safety tip there. But that's the quick and easy way to do a chicken noodle soup. It's a no-brainer. It's real easy. I will put the recipe down and attach it with this video, and you guys, gals, come up with your own variations. Let me know how it goes. This is wonderful for if you work with a bunch of people and want to take it in for them, or if you work as a first responder. It's another comfort food without the guilt. And plenty more recipes coming down the road for you guys this holiday season, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you have any feedback, give it to me. Appreciate it. And you guys take care. Have a wonderful evening. We'll talk to you later. Bye.